In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 NFL games happening on October 4th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 NFL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Vikings versus Cleveland Browns. This isn't exactly a matchup that will grab national attention, and the reasons are obvious. It's being played at an early slot in London, and both teams bring sputtering offenses into a game where the defenses figure to control things right from the start. Minnesota benefits from staying in Europe after their last outing, while Cleveland just got blown out by Detroit and will soon return stateside for a divisional clash with Pittsburgh. Given the travel schedule and recent form, the Browns look poised for a sluggish performance, especially against a Vikings defense that should take full advantage of Cleveland's banged-up offensive line and thin receiving cores. Minnesota, on the other hand, boasts one of the league's most reliable defenses, solidly ranked in the top 10, and defensive coordinator Brian Flores will likely make rookie quarterback Dillon Gabriel miserable in his first NFL start. Offensively, Carson Wentz has done a competent job running Kevin O'Connell's system. While his tendency for turnovers is always concerning, the Vikings should lean heavily on their rushing attack and aim for methodical drives against Cleveland's tough defense. With their travel and body clock advantage, Minnesota needs only a few scoring possessions to win and cover in this spot. As our first pick for this matchup, the Minnesota Vikings to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Cleveland's defense has been outstanding, keeping opponents under 20 points in 3 of 4 games, while Minnesota's secondary ranks among the league's best and now faces a rookie quarterback playing his debut across the Atlantic. Wentz lacks mobility at this stage in his career and will be under constant pressure from Myles Garrett. Considering both teams are traveling internationally and the Browns are likely to protect Gabriel with a cautious game plan, there won't be many possessions or explosive plays. Factor in the neutral site setting and unusual environment, and everything points toward a slow, low-scoring battle. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Las Vegas Raiders versus Indianapolis Colts. Week 5 brings a notable American Football Conference clash as the Indianapolis Colts welcome the Las Vegas Raiders. The Colts have thrived in the early stages of the Daniel Jones era, even though they enter this matchup off their first defeat of the season to the Rams. That loss looked more like bad luck than poor play, as Indianapolis appeared to be the superior team and would still be undefeated if not for mishaps like Adonai Mitchell dropping the ball right at the goal line. Meanwhile, the Raiders are reeling after 3 straight losses, including an embarrassing one to the Bears, with their lone win coming in a sloppy season opener against the Patriots. Jaden Daniels sat out their game against Washington, yet Las Vegas still got blown out 41-24 by Marcus Mariota. Jones has been outstanding, delivering the most efficient football of his career while averaging 8.9 yards per pass attempt. The Colts complement him with a steady run game, as Jonathan Taylor is churning out 5.4 yards per carry, and rookie Tyler Warren has already emerged as the team's top receiver and looks like a budding star. In contrast, Geno Smith has been a turnover machine, adding 3 more interceptions against Chicago last week to bring his season total to 7, while also going down for 12 sacks. Las Vegas' offensive line has compounded their struggles, stifling the run game and leaving rookie Ashton Jeanty with no room to work, often getting hit behind the line. Against quality opponents, the Raiders have not been competitive, losing by double figures to both the Chargers and Commanders. As our first pick for this matchup, the Indianapolis Colts to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Defensively, the Raiders have been shaky, and both offenses have shown they can light up the scoreboard. Las Vegas has topped 47.5 total points in back-to-back games and has split 2-2 on overs for the year. Indianapolis is also 2-2 on overs, but the Colts have proven they can put up 30 or more against weaker defenses, which is the exact situation they face here. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Denver Broncos versus Philadelphia Eagles. The Denver Broncos travel to Lincoln Financial Field to take on the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 5 action this Sunday. Philadelphia remains undefeated, but their record could easily look different if a few key plays had gone the other way. Denver, meanwhile, has dropped 2 tough road games, though they held a fourth-quarter lead over the Chargers and were undone by a costly penalty late against the Colts. I expect the Broncos defense to keep this contest tight and make the Eagles earn everything. As our first pick for this matchup, the Denver Broncos to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. On offense, Denver has put up 24 points per game over its last 2 outings, with Bo Nix running the attack confidently and J.K. Dobbins providing a reliable presence in the backfield. The Eagles sit 7th in scoring even though they rank near the bottom of the league in total offense, thanks to favorable field position, special teams contributions, and Jalen Hurts' red zone execution. With both teams able to produce big plays and Philadelphia showing weakness against the run, this game points to extended possessions, defensive breakdowns, and enough opportunities to push the score past the total. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Texans versus Baltimore Ravens. This matchup is filled with question marks, making it tough to pinpoint value when so many players are banged up, particularly on one side. Just last week, the 49ers managed to head into Los Angeles and put together a strong showing against the Rams, pulling off the upset despite being riddled with injuries on both offense and defense. The situation here is different though. Even though Baltimore has what looks like half its roster listed on the injury report heading into Sunday, Houston is only a slight favorite. The headline news is that Lamar Jackson won't play due to a hamstring issue, which puts Cooper Rush under center. Rush is a competent backup, but this offense isn't designed for his style of play. He's a stationary passer, the polar opposite of what the Ravens usually run with Jackson. Even Tyler Huntley, a longtime backup, had shown he could keep the offense afloat when Jackson was sidelined in previous years. This time, expecting Rush to do the same feels unrealistic, especially against a Texans defense that has been among the league's best. On top of that, Baltimore's defense will be without key names like Roquan Smith, Kyle Van Noy, and Marlon Humphrey. Everything points toward Houston having the edge, though caution is warranted given how shaky C.J. Stroud and the Texans' offense has looked lately. As our first pick for this matchup, the Houston Texans to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. With Baltimore so depleted, it's hard to imagine their offense putting up much of a fight against Houston's defense, even at home. Cooper Rush isn't equipped to rack up points in a system that doesn't fit his strengths. Expect the Ravens to play conservatively, run the ball often, and shorten the game by keeping the clock moving. Houston's attack has been sluggish all season, and there's little reason to think they suddenly break out in a game where possessions may be scarce. History also leans toward a low total. The Texans are 1-8 and 1 to the under in their last 10 meetings with Baltimore, and they've failed to hit the over in all 4 games this season. Houston's defense should smother an undermanned Ravens offense and kill most of their drives. That leaves Houston responsible for most of the scoring, and while Baltimore's defense is severely undermanned, it likely won't be enough to push the game over the number. All signs point to a low-scoring, lopsided contest. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.